Hey guys, how's it going? It's Arit here. In this video, we're going to talk about how to overcome stage fright while singing. It's a scary thing, I know. If you're watching this video, you're probably maybe about to perform for the first time, or maybe you have done a few times and you just can't get rid of those nerves and the anxiety that comes up every time before you hit that stage, or maybe even on that stage as well as you're performing. I've totally been there, guys. I know what it's like. I remember my very, very, very first performance. It was horrifying. It was absolutely horrifying. My voice did not sound right. I was gasping for air. I was really pitchy and God knows what came out of me that day. It was yeah, and it was horrifying to say the least. I probably made my audience feel very awkward. So anyways, after that day, I vowed that I was going to get so good at performing and that I wouldn't have those nerves come up, because they actually really affect your performance. If you're going into a performance feeling these things of fear, anxiety, and doubt, and all of this stuff, it's going to come out on stage, and it's going to come out towards the audience. You're going to be putting that energy on the audience without even knowing it. It's going to come out. So what are some things that you can do to really take control? Because let's just stop for a second and really understand where stage fright comes from. It comes from fear, right? Whether you are, you're scared of what the outcome might be once you hit that stage. Maybe you're scared that you don't know how the audience is going to react, or what they're going to say, or how, whether they're going to like your performance or not. Maybe you're worried about your band, or, the other people on stage with you. There are so many things that go into these fears that we have. But by better understanding it, so asking yourself that question, why am I having this anxiety? Why do I have stage fright? And actually really asking yourself that question to see what answers come up, because you might see that it's actually quite ridiculous what answers come up. Most of the time, it all comes back one way or another to negatively imagining some sort of catastrophe happening while you're on stage in front of all these people, right? The important thing to remember is that you can't control what other people are going to do, how other people are going to react, and how other people are going to feel. But you can control what you do as soon as you hit that stage. And you need to find out what thing you need to get good at in order to have that confidence back when you're on stage. How can you regain your confidence on stage? So the main way that you can get rid of stage fright is by building confidence in yourself, whether it's towards your voice, so practicing your voice, or whether it's, not knowing what to do on stage. So maybe you got to get good at, okay, what do I do on stage? How do I perform? How do I bring out this song in the stances that I take, in the movements that I make, all this kind of stuff. How can I feel prepared? How can I feel prepared along with my band? So whatever it is, it all comes back to building this confidence. So I'm going to share with you 5 things that really helped me overcome stage fright, because these things really helped me build confidence in myself. And that is what you need before you hit that stage. Once you hit that stage, you need to feel confident. You need to own it, like you are giving the best performance ever. So here are the 5 things. Number one, rehearse before you get on stage, before the show date. Rehearse like crazy. And that's both mentally and physically. So what do I mean by that? So physical rehearsing, right? Practice what songs you're going to sing. Practice your set. Practice what you are going to do in detail during every single lyric that you sing. So for your first song, how are you going to start it? Where are you going to be? Are you going to get up and when the chorus comes? Are you going to move over to that side? Are you going to get the audience involved? Are you going to have certain activities for the audience, like maybe a call and answer type of thing? What are you going to say in between songs within your set? And how are you going to end the show? What are you going to say at the end of your show to promote yourself? And if they want to see more, where do they go to check you out? So all of these things in detail, rehearse them. Rehearse your entire set over and over again. So that's the physical aspect. The mental aspect is to rehearse it in your mind. So actually visualize over and over and over again what you will look like on stage throughout your entire performance. And guys, this helps like crazy. The more you visualize and the more time you put into rehearsing, you are preparing yourself, right? And the more that you feel prepared to hit that stage, it'll just be like another rehearsal. It'll just be like another visualization, another memory that you've done. Number 2, have a pre-stage routine that really helps you calm down. Now this is very helpful because no matter how much you prepare and all this kind of stuff, the anticipation before you hit the stage is just like, it's crazy. I always find myself jumping up and down and like doing punching things and doing all sorts of weird things. But it's because of all of the adrenaline that's running through your body. So have a pre-stage routine that calms you. One of the things that I do is I breathe. You know, I take deep breaths in and out, and I do this a few times. And I also have I have some tea ready with me before I hit the stage, and I also listen to the track. I have my phone and I have my headphones plugged in, so I'm listening to my set and just kind of visualizing in my mind as I'm walking around what I'm going to be doing, how I'm going to be singing. I'm still visualizing even before I hit the stage. And I also say some really encouraging things to myself. You know, I get myself excited. I usually say things like, this is going to be one of my best performances. This is going to rock. I'm going to have so much fun. The audience is going to love it. And I say these things to make myself feel better, and it works. But it actually really gets you excited and makes you think about the fun side and why you're actually doing this. Why are you even into music and singing and performing and sharing your voice with other people? So it brings up the lighter mood in performing before you hit that stage. Number 3, learn everything you can about giving memorable, outstanding performances. So this was something that was a huge shift for me in my confidence and really helped me get rid of that stage fright, because I was better able to understand how to perform in a way that is memorable and that brings out the most in my music. So I actually purchased a program. It's called All Roads Lead to the Stage, and it's by Tom Jackson. And Tom Jackson is an incredible performance coach. Like, he's coached celebrities, and you know, I know one of them is Taylor Swift and all these crazy other people. For example, he talks about how to create moments in your set, and these are what really makes an amazing, outstanding performance. It's creating moments with your audience. So moments of them where they feel something in your music, or where they get to connect with you and get to know you. He really breaks it down and helps you structure your entire set so that it is a memorable and outstanding performance. And I highly recommend either getting his program or watching videos of other experts that you might know on performing, because the more information, the more knowledge you absorb on this, again, your confidence is going to go up because you feel more prepared. I'm going to put a link down below in the description to Tom Jackson's program because it has really helped me out, so you guys can check it out and see if it's something that would be helpful for you. Number 4, perform often. So this is different from rehearsing before a performance and that sort of thing, but this is actually get on stage as much as you can. The more times you face your fear, you face your anxieties and hit that stage and sing in front of an audience and sing in front of a lot of people, the better you will feel when it comes to your next performance and your next performance. Because you're practicing being on stage in front of people. You can rehearse as much times in your bedroom, but it's going to be very different when you hit that stage and other people are looking at you and expecting you to share your voice with them, right? What really helped me get over my nerves was experiencing a cross-Canada tour. We did 10 cities in 12 days. or it might have been 12 cities in 14 days, something like that, something crazy like that, where every single night we hit a different stage in a different city. And this was when I was promoting my single Cleopatra, and I got a ton of practice on that tour, and every time I was immersed in that environment and it was a different venue every single night too. That's another thing. You want to practice at different venues. It depends on what goals you're going after, of course, too. Like if you want to actually book something like a regular gig at a hotel or at a bar or something like that, then practice in that environment as much as you can so you get comfortable with that environment. And number 5, this can be kind of scary, but it helps. Ask your audience for feedback. This really helps because it's all part of preparation. So you're asking your audience for feedback. How was it honestly? You have to ask them that question. How did you enjoy the performance? And be honest. Tell them to be honest, because you'll find a lot of people just want to be nice and say nice things to you. But tell them to be honest, or bring a friend who you know will be honest when they sit in that audience. So the point is, you want to hear what things you can improve on. What didn't they like? And even though every single audience will be different, if you start to hear the same kind of feedback over and over again, then you'll know what you need to work on. It'll just help you get better. It'll help you improve. Again, it's all going into building your confidence. That is what's going to help you overcome your stage fright. That you own that stage. You are confident enough to own that stage. And on the other side of the spectrum too, while you're getting feedback to improve what you can work on, also when they say nice things and what they enjoyed the most, recognize that. Acknowledge that. It's really important to acknowledge your wins. And to, whenever you come off stage and you felt like it was a great performance, acknowledge that. Say, oh, that felt really good. I think I'm improving. Like, you actually have to acknowledge that in order to realize that you are going to get better and that you will just keep climbing. And the next time you hit that stage, it'll be easy breezy. So guys, those are my 5 things that I found have really helped me. Let me know what you think. Was this video helpful? Leave me a comment down below, and also give us a like if you like this video, and make sure to subscribe because I have more of these types of things. I want to help other musicians and other singers because, you know, you guys are the ones who know what it's like to go through this journey, the same journey that I'm going through, and it's really important that we all help and support each other. So subscribe to the channel for more stuff coming your way, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.